What's going on, Sagittarius? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your 2023 predictions reading. So in this reading, Sagittarius, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and much more regarding the year 2023. But before we begin this reading, Sagittarius, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Sagittarius, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Sagittarius. So without further ado, I'm going to pull the energy for you. We'll see what wants to come through for 2023 for you, Sagittarius. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings. Okay, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this active divination for Sagittarius. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah. Oh, stop it, Sagittarius. Alright. So let's start this reading off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards from the universe for you for 2023. The first energy we have is follow your own rhythm, Sagittarius. This energy reminds you that what is destined for you cannot pass you. If someone is truly meant to be in your life, they will be. The only thing here that will get in the way of what's destined for you, because we all have a destiny, we all have left certain presents for us around certain corners of timing, of rhythms in our life. The only way that you miss what's destined for you is by using your free will to constantly be in a state of an anxiety and worry that, oh, I'm going to miss my destiny, I'm not doing the right thing. If you constantly use your free will, thought energy, your imagination is God. If you use that on, oh, I'm not doing the right thing, I'm anxiety, that's the only way to miss what you're destined for, because you have free will. And if you're spending your state in a constant state of anxiety, the universe is like, okay, this must be what you want. On the other hand, even if your life is in shambles right now, even if you're going through a major transition period, even if you're starting from ground zero, which I sense a lot of you are, or you're thinking about that in 2023, if you just trust the rhythm of your life, that you're exactly where you're meant to be, you need to speak things into existence. What is truly meant for me cannot pass me. And you speak that into existence, or you just don't spend your time anxiety. It's so you cannot miss what is meant for you. And this has to do with people and also your career, because a lot of you are feeling like, oh, I'm not where I'm meant to be, I should have done this. No. Don't do that. We also have conscious connections here, Sagittarius. Conscious connections. I feel people are going to be very crucial for you. I feel like there's going to be a lot of very fun new relationships that are coming in for you for 2023. And also, I intuitively feel with this message, like you're going to experience a new way of relating to people more in a conscious way. Like less, maybe, some of you do this to other certain more degrees than others, but like less burning of bridges. And more like, if there is going to be an ending with you and someone, more of like a conscious ending, conscious relationships instead of unconscious ways of behaving. But intuitively, there's going to be someone around you in love, and also people who you work with who are going to be very like crucial to you. So make sure that even if someone rubs you the wrong way, you're conscious, because there's something about people are going to play a big role in your destiny, like people that you care about. So there's going to be a lot of close-knit relationships. Like, I'm getting, like, the feeling in 2023 for you, Sagittarius, is, like, you're going to keep your circle small, but the people that are in your circle are going to be, like, the cornerstone to your success. And I don't think a lot of you have met these people, but some of you have not yet, and you will in 2023. You also have going beyond normal. All right, so going beyond normal, I mean, the way that normal people work usually is through logic and over exaggeration of the masculine mind. It's what I've had to overcome in my life even. And so I would say trust your intuition. With going beyond normal, I feel like in your relationships and also in your work here, you need to really trust your intuition rather than what anyone's telling you to do. Also, something coming through with your work, your career, or your purpose in life, whatever, like, you're starting to do something that you're really passionate about, or just whatever you do for a living even, there's something about, like, be careful to do it by the book, be careful to do it how you're advised. There's something about you, once again, follow your own rhythm and going beyond normal. Like, don't do things by the book. It's funny, like, with this YouTube channel even, like, there was, like, years where I was trying to build YouTube, other channels you don't even know about, and I was just doing everything that the experts told me, and guess where I got? Nowhere. You need to follow your intuition, flow, okay? Just be aware of that. Now, your opportunity for 2023 Sag is the King of Swords. This is your opportunity. So there is an opportunity for you to take on some sort of responsibility and really, like, I'm just getting, like, be firm with yourself and be firm with what you want, and don't dabble in, don't do a lot of manifesting of thinking. You really need to, like, translate things into action. The King of Swords is someone who, they're very, like, they can set boundaries with other people. Like, there could be a feeling of, like, because you're Sag and you're, like, you're kind of like the friend of the friendless sometimes, you may need to, like, focus and cut certain people out. Once again, I said keeping your circle small, because sometimes, depending on your different placements, you won't do that. As a Sagittarius, you'll just be like, come on, Jimmy. And it's like, Jimmy is going to ruin your life. But the King of Swords, we're going to have to clarify what that's about. There also could, for a lot of you ladies out there, there could be an air sign. There could be someone coming in for you in love or even in a business partnership. But I feel like more of just you, like, walk it like you talk it, like being stern. There is an element of discipline, I'm not going to lie, in 2023 for you, especially about, like, you have to have the perspicuity and you have to have the discipline to, like, play the long game. What I'm getting for you in 2023 Sag is, like, you need to have, like, the vision of the objective observer instead of, like, being locked in your own experience. So you also have in your challenge the Page of Pentacles here. So I do feel like there's some sort of revamping or some sort of new intuitive strategy that you're going to use in your work. This could be starting a new career, starting a side business, or improving on what you already do, or making a complete shift into something that you're passionate about. But it's going to feel like, I honestly get, like, you feel like for a while in 2023, like, you're not making a lot of headway, or it may be like you have an uphill battle in your career. You have an uphill battle when it comes to discipline. You have an uphill battle when it comes to trusting your own rhythms. Once again, the Page here is, like, not the king, it's not the queen, it's the Page. But there's something about trusting your own rhythm. If you're not at the top of the mountain yet, your time will come. But until that time comes, make sure you're putting in the work to get to that point. Right? Like, I feel like the pitfall that a lot of you are going to fall into is, like, this thing of, like, oh, I'm not at the top of the mountain right now, and I see that other people are, so I'm not going to put in any work. I'm not going to do it. But then that's, like, you're shooting yourself in the foot. So there's something here about just be willing to put in the dirty work with whatever it is you do for work as well. So when it comes to your overall general energy, we're going to have to clarify this, but you have the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Swords, and you also have the Five of Cups here in your overall general energy, Sagittarius. So starting on the bright side, I see a lot of progress being made in your career. I see you really getting into a flow and into an intuitive momentum with your work, especially as the year goes on. Like, where you're at now in your career is going to be completely different than where you are in a few months from now, I'm telling you. You just have to maybe go through a little bit of difficulty. You also have the Five of Cups, and you also have the Seven of Swords. So I see you letting go of the past, letting go of certain sadness. We're going to have to clarify what this is about. This also could be some sort of emotional thing or some sort of belief that you have that's, like, robbing you of getting to where you want to go in life. We're going to have to clarify what that's about. I don't actually think it's a big deal. I don't really think it's a big deal. It's just intuitively. Sometimes when I see the Seven of Swords and I see the Five of Cups, I can literally make the whole reading be about that. And for the returning viewers, sometimes you see me do that. You just isolate 2 cards, so what's coming through, and I talk about that basically the whole time, and I build the whole reading off of those cards. It's not what I'm getting here. It's not what I'm getting. When it comes to what you don't see coming, you have the Judgment card, you have the Four of Swords, and you also have the Devil here. I really see a lot, the Judgment card is about you making a new decision about how your life wants to go, where your life is going from the past. Like Judgment Day is an accumulation. You may have some sort of major shift in consciousness about your daily routine, and I feel like you are going to be overcoming some really deep demons. This, even for a lot of you, I'm not going to lie, especially with the Five of Cups here, it has to do with addiction to a certain degree, like immediate pleasure seeking. I think what a lot of you are going to be learning, and it doesn't mean you have to be a complete Puritan where you don't drink, you don't smoke weed, and you're just pure all the time. That's not what I'm saying. You don't, but what I'm saying is like your dopamine is going to shift from like immediate gratification to like bigger goals. Because I'll tell you, the best things in life take time, and the best things in life unfold when you follow your own rhythm, and it's something that cannot be bought. Like I feel like you're going to make a promise to yourself in 2023 about some sort of long-term vision and really taking your time. You're not trying to keep up with the Joneses. You're just doing your own speed, but it's slow, steady. Slow is smooth, but smooth is fast. And so I feel like there's something here about like this could be like you writing a book, you creating an album if you're an artist, you creating your own business, and like it doesn't happen overnight, and you're gonna have demons about that. But those demons, if those demons weren't there, then it wouldn't be joyful at the end of the journey. So there is something about gearing up for a big journey, and it takes a lot of discipline here and a lot of like hard work. For a lot of you, like it doesn't mean that you have to be working in a super drudgery, but I mean for a while I feel like you're just going to be getting something going, because your advice here, very masculine energy. You have the Ace of Swords, you have the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the Emperor. You're going to really like be a chess player in 2023, and there may be people who disagree with you, there may be people who disagree with your life decisions, not that you really even care, but I feel like there is something here about you really playing it long. The Knight of Pentacles is about slow, reliable, disciplined energy. Also, your challenge is the Page of Pentacles, so you might want to like do something that just gets you fast results. Like I would say avoid any sort of get rich quick scheme and do your own thing that stacks, if that makes sense. Now you also have the Ace of Swords, which is ready to take action, and you have the Emperor here in your advice. It's really interesting to me, Sagittarius, that you have similar energy. In your opportunity, it's the King of Swords. In your advice, it's the Emperor. So you have this 2 ways. For a lot of you Sagittarius out there is someone coming into your life that you're going to be in a long-term stable commitment, a very powerful energy. This could be, even if you're a guy watching this, or no matter what gender you are or what you're into, I'm just getting like there's a power couple forming. There's someone who, like, both of you know who you are, but for most of you this has to do with your own discipline and really getting what you want when it comes to your purpose, following your passion. I think, like, even with my generation, I love what I do. It's my complete passion. But if you think, like, someday, like, it wasn't necessarily fun when I, like, started, and there's a lot of resistance that you need to go through. So there may be a definition that you have, like, if I want to follow my passion, it means I have to feel good all the time. No, it doesn't. It just means, like, you love it. So you need to have it, like, because, like, I don't care, like, you need to have discipline. If you don't have discipline, you don't have anything. And it's like, discipline is about doing the things you need to do that you don't like doing, but do it like you love it. Do it like you love it. It's like your attitude then feeds in interdimensional energy. So just be aware of this. Let's go ahead and clarify why is the King of Swords here, Sagittarius, in your opportunity for 2023. Let's go ahead and see. That's too many cards. It's like 10. Why is the King of Swords here in your opportunity? The King of Swords in your opportunity is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and also the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is an inspired new direction with your passion, with your purpose, that is going to require you to really maybe even be a minimalist for a while or not get instantaneous results. You have the Two of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. What I'm getting this is you need to do something today in 2023 that your future self is going to thank you for, right? The Two of Wands in your opportunity, like being very aware that this universe is a cumulative energy. Everything that you do 5 days ago will influence what happens to you in the next 5 days. Everything that you do 5 years ago influences where you are now. Everything that you see about me, it's not because, oh, I woke up today and I did some meditation and today I told myself I'm the chosen one. No, I've been telling myself I was the chosen one for the last 10 years. And guess what? For 7 of the years, it didn't show up in physical reality, but then it, just like the bamboo seed, takes 7 years to grow underground, and then after 7 years, the seed will sprout. You're planting seeds that you're not going to get immediate results. I'm sorry. Like, I'm just reading it as I see it here. You're going to have to take action. Trust that things will manifest when they're meant to. The only thing that's going to stop it if you don't put in the work and if you keep anxiety. I'm telling you, there's some sort of disciplined approach, conservative. Not that you're going to be a complete bore, that you cannot have fun, that you cannot party. No, but just less than you're used to. All right. All right. Let's see why. Okay. Let's see why the Eight of Pentacles is here in your overall general energy to build on this theme. You know, I honestly feel like this could be some of the year that you make the most. You tap into a, like, you can push yourself beyond your limits. Is basically what I'm saying. Like, the human mind will always tell you, oh, I've reached my limit, oh, I can't do this because of this, I can't, and you need to be intuitive, like, really? Or is that just a thought form? Or is that just me being, you know? So you basically are exposing yourself to difficulty on purpose, is what I'm getting. Why is the Eight of Pentacles here for you, Sagittarius, in your overall general energy? The Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Judgment card. Yeah, I mean, Sagittarius, once again, the Knight of Cups here is in your advice. The Judgment is in what you don't see coming. You're going to make a judgment that's slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And I'm telling you, like, in a few months from now, if you do what you know, like, all of us know what we need to do. Like, we deep down, we have this little voice that's like, just do this, just do that, just do this, just do that. But then you're like, well, it's not going to make a difference. No, it is going to make a difference. It is. And so, also, you have the Judgment card to the Page of Cups. Like, there could be something about, like, you developing with someone in love through your work. I feel like you're going to be working with someone very important in love. You could be working someone with a business project that you're both starting from nothing, but you both have intuitive approaches. I'm getting you working with someone. You make a judgment, oh, I'm going to work with this person to help me. But also, you know what I'm saying, okay? That's what I got for you there. Let's also clarify why is the Four of Swords here? And this is the centerpiece to your reading. The Four of Swords is healing. It is like slowing. It is like, so I'm just getting like 2023 is going to be very exciting for you. You don't know where it's taking you, and that's part of the fun, but it's going to be exciting in a different way than you're used to. I'm not saying it seems like there's love here. It seems like there's everything here, but it's just like yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Chariot. Let's see why the Four of Swords is here. The Four of Swords is clarified by what? The Eight of Pentacles. That's literally what I was just ranting about. Productivity. You also have the Queen of Wands. and you also have the Page of Wands. So this is an exciting thing that you're doing for work, by the way. This is like, yeah, I'm not saying that you're going to be in some office. Like, I think a lot of you, and maybe some of you are, and that's okay if that's what you do to provide, right? But if it's, you're really going to be doing something you love, having discipline because you love it, and just because it's its own process here. The Queen of Wands doesn't care what people think. The Page of Wands also, you're starting from zero. You're starting here, but you know, there's definitely something about just getting to work and like falling in love with that process. Like for me, like I'm just totally addicted to like tarot. Even like if like on the days that I'm not doing like readings, I don't even think it's work because I love what I do. But like that's what you're going to find in 2023. But it doesn't start off like that. Like picture the first time that I picked up a tarot deck. I was like, oh my god, I suck at this, you know? And then, like, after a year of doing it just behind closed doors, I was like, I can't even go a day. Like, if I go a day without going like this, like, I'm, like, autistic. I'm, like, literally sitting here, like, not even if I'm doing a reading, just because there's something about, like, shuffling that, like, does something to my neurochemistry or something where just, like, I don't know. What else would I want to do? Why did this come back out? Did you see that? How did this even go back in the deck? So, yeah, sorry, okay, let's get back on track for you. Let's see why okay, no, let's just get some advice. Let's see why is the Emperor here? No, why is the Knight of Pentacles here in your advice? The Knight of Pentacles is about slow, steady improvement. You're not going to, like, just randomly blow up, or you will after you put in a lot of work, right? So, like, let's see why the Knight of Pentacles is here in your advice. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Go ahead, young tortoise. You know, like, it's the story of the tortoise and the hare. Right now, you're the hare. I honestly feel like there's going to be people, if you compare yourself to them, you're like, why are they up here? Because they trusted their own rhythm. Don't compare your rhythm to another person's rhythm. The Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Wands. If you can slowly do the things that you know you need to do that may be a little bit dry, that's what's going to lead to success for you. Now, let's also see why this is here, the Ace of Swords, in your advice for you. I feel like a lot of you have great ideas that need to be translated into physical reality. Your opportunity, you have the Ace of Wands. So you need to translate any idea that you have. Like Buddha said, the illusion is you think you have time. If you have a great idea, like there's a parallel reality where I got hit with, oh, you're the autistic mystic, like a lightning strike, you're the autistic mystic. And there's a parallel reality where I was just like, yeah, but these cheese doodles are better than that. And it's like, no, it's not. Like, oh my god. All right. Let's see why the Ace of Swords, last piece of advice for you. Why is the Ace of Swords here for you in your advice? Yeah, there's also new love, though. And I'm telling you, this love is going to be intimately related to your work. Like someone helps you work, or someone keeps you on track, or I don't know. What? No. It's too many. But there is one that wanted to. Yeah, like you're on the path towards financial freedom, time freedom. Let's just do two more here. Sorry, like, why is the Ace of Swords here, Sag, for you in your advice? Yeah, there's also whatever you need to let go of. There's emotional patterns, right? The Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords in your overall general energy. Some sort of emotional thing that you're addicted to that you just need to cut out. Wake up, take a cold shower. Like, watch, like, David Goggins, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, like, the reading for 2023 for you. Let's see why also. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Yeah, the Five of Pentacles and also the Queen of Cups here. Yeah. So I would say just trust yourself, trust your own rhythm here. You intuitively know what you need to do. It may not be by the book, but you know that if you continue to do things the way that you've always done them, it's not going to lead you to a good place. You need to do new, intuitive, slow, incremental work. And this is going to also be a fun year. I don't want you to get the twisted, Sagittarius, but sometimes the energy just needs to come through to get you moving. So that's what it is. And I hope that this reading provided you clarity and insight. This is the Autistic Mystic, and I'll talk to you next time.